Oh, he missed
He's
it.
going for some version of
He
it. Has he
missed it.
blundered?
He blundered queen d8, queen d3, and David Proust refutes.
MVL's not going to miss this.
Jan Nepomniachtchi has had a great 2022, winning the candidates in a dominant fashion and following up with victory in the Chess.com Rapid Chess Championship. As the 6th seed, he was favored slightly over the Frenchman, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, but MVL is the only player to have ever defeated Magnus Carlsen in a Speed Chess Championship match. Nepo started excellently as he got pressure with white and pressed for victory in a pawn-up endgame.
And I think then white can
this
promote.
is winning now, right?
Yeah, you just make a queen, and then you easily tame the pawns. He wins.
Yeah.
Wow. What a game.
After a draw, MVL sought vengeance as he also pressed Nepo in a pawn-up endgame, ultimately securing the full point. The next game was balanced, until suddenly MVL's queen and knight formed a deadly combo, starting with the move knight to e6 check.
Bishop
In the game,
a1.
he's allowed knight
Whoa!
e6 while hiding the king.
Wait, apparently white is checkmate. Queen d8, knight g5. Oh, and queen... No.
Not
Oh,
queen
queen
e7.
d7.
That's
Queen c7, because you can't play
queen
queen
d7,
f8
and
due to
there's
the
still
fork.
no way back.
No, queen f8, knight e6 is a fork, so he's got to go king h6, and now he gets mated with queen g8. Jan is lost.
Another solidish draw was followed by MVL pressing for a third consecutive win, but Nepo set a devilish trap for MVL to fall into.
Looks slightly worse. Isolated pawn.
Oh! Oh, king g7, white loses. He loses
Is his
the
rook trapped? Is that it?
Well, the queen
Shakes
is
his
now
head
hanging.
angrily,
That's it.
and Jan
if the
nods
queen-
yes.
And if the queen moves back to h3, then black takes the rook with his king to keep the black rook protected. No way, no way out. MVL has lost control of the game.
With the match level again, the players entered a rook endgame that appeared to be a likely draw. But throughout this match, MVL would prove far superior in rook endgames, drawing bad ones comfortably and winning drawn ones. MVL convincingly secured the point and the lead, which he held on to through the 5-1 time control as 2 more draws ran out the clock.
That is just not a game that Jan was supposed to lose. I mean, he was
Here, I
slightly
think
better.
rook d4 is good.
I would just go c2 and put the rook behind the pawn, and then the problem is that even if I wins the c-pawn, this is actually a lost endgame. This is famously losing. So just king e4, and it's over.
Revenge is a dish best served at the beginning of the 3-1 time control, according to MVL. After falling into Nepo's trap in game 6, he laid his own trap as knight of 3 check looked to be winning for Nepo, but MVL had seen just a little bit farther.
I didn't see that though. Oh, he missed
He's
it!
going for some version
He
of it? Has he
missed it!
blundered?
He blundered queen d8, queen d3, and David Proust refutes.
MVL's not going to miss this.
Again, they keep following my advice. It's twice now that they're going for my blunders.
Another draw was followed by a clean win by Nepo as he converted an extra exchange to come within 1 point.
Rook d2, beautiful.
Ooh,
Great knowledge of theoretical endgames.
that was not easy.
So after king takes d4, first of all, it's important that black wins the pawn. You get shouldered. This is called shouldering. You keep getting pushed out, pushed out, and pushed out. Eventually, you lose the pawn, and you say, hey, but I've got opposition. But when the king reaches the 3rd rank and the pawn reaches the 4th rank, it's still winning. King g3, king g1, f3, and then famously you go f2, Zugzwang. For white now, king e2, king g2.
The following game was match defining. Nepo had an extra exchange and looked likely to convert again, but then MVL struck with the amazing and brilliant queen to d2, seeing further than Stockfish and setting up beautiful threats.
Rook takes c2. I mean, at this point, black has to go, oh! Oh, what a move! Queen d2! You can't take it because of the back rank mate.
Did Nepo play like a really painful wrong move order here?
Well, the
By
thing
not
is after
playing rook
rook
b8 first?
Oh, and now bishop e3, attacking the rook. I think he did, but white has rook b8. Oh, look at this! Queen takes g2 as a threat.
There's no time for knight takes g6 or knight takes f7 or anything
my
here.
god. I think white might have to... Apparently white has a draw. No, white doesn't have a draw. White's worse. Because you don't have a good defense against queen takes g2 and rook c1. I'll show this really quickly. Boom.
That's insane.
Boom. Mate. Goodbye. I think that's what he should have done, and this is checkmate. Well, knight g1, I guess, technically, but bishop takes g1.
MVL followed up with another rook endgame win to take a 3-point lead, but Nepo surged back in the next game, cutting the deficit to 2 points. Then came another one of those rook endgames, as Nepo had a big advantage when he went pawn hunting, while MVL placed all of his hopes in the passed d pawn.
I mean, he can't lose. He could always go back to repeating.
Oh! Oh! I think he's going to win. King f3, there's king e1. And now there's rook e4. He's going to win the pawn. King c2.
King c2 to d3. And a bridge? No. No.
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite.
Where is the win? Is it rook c4? Is it rook d4?
Ooh. Just play king c1 to b1. So you've got to play rook c8 now and give up the f pawn, and then you're just in a normal...
Then it's over. Then you build the bridge.
Then
you build the bridge. It's over.
Now 3 points ahead, MVL was looking to take a big edge into bullet, but a small shock concluded the 3-1 time control as MVL blundered a piece to a basic discovery tactic that Nepo immediately capitalized on.
Wow. Something special.
Knight c3. That was a blunder. He blunders a piece. He just flat out blundered a piece. b4. Goodbye.
Oh, and we see a reaction from Maxime.
That was really the first of these in the match.
7 seconds left.
Yeah, that's it.
The bishop
He's going
starts
to resign,
emerge.
but that is the last game of the match. Time is up.
Fortunately for MVL, the break allowed him to collect himself after the blunder and avoid tilt. And it turned out that Nepo would begin the bullet time control by returning the previous favor in a very similar fashion.
And black is up 20 seconds as well.
That is a lot of time.
queen. C1 queen.
You can just queen. Yes,
just
but first knight d7 to avoid rook a6 or bishop a6.
And look at that move. Queen c3, surgical precision to force the queens off the board. And now it's over. He's up a full rook.
Another MVL victory preceded an insane scramble that concluded with an incredible miscalculation at the end.
Again, he's allowed counterplay.
He's going to throw an exchange at it.
What is he doing? He's going to get himself mated. No, but he's completely he's just not in control of any of these games. MVL sandwiching his king on A. Wait up.
Queen g5. The rook was defended.
What did he just do? Rook d4.
MVL then rapidly seized an opportunity to head to another worse rook endgame, and yet again he proved much superior in these positions.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna lose another one of these.
He might. It looks really, really dangerous.
No. C6.
Gotta slow him down with the rook.
Oh, why didn't he? C6 was winning. Oh, Jan's not even trying to hold this. Rook d5 and c7.
This is better. This is
rook d2.
Rook c5.
Just go rook d2
rook
and
d2,
cover on c2.
King d4. Anything.
It was clear that the wheels were coming off for Nepo, and his frustration was evident in the next game as he made a major miscalculation.
There's sparks, but is there a fire?
If only he'd thrown in rook e1 at some point.
Wait, what if black just goes f? Oh, I don't believe this. F takes e5.
He's gonna leave it all on the board here. Bishop g5 now?
Yeah, he's throwing the kitchen sink at him. And knight f4 is wait, bishop takes f3, blundered his queen.
Maybe he thought bishop e5 was mate here.
Jan is terminally on tilt right now.
The next striking moment was a beautiful intermezzo, as MVL found that he did not need to recapture Nepo's rook. These little tactics always seem to go MVL's way in this match.
Oh, he even calculated
He didn't even take. Oh, what a move. And now he's up by 6.
Nepo showed strength in the next game as he smashed through MVL's shattered kingside, but the final 3 victories were all by MVL as he finished 2 games with pretty sequences trapping Nepo's monarchs. First his king, and then his queen in the final game.
This is going to be the last game of the match.
Oh, yeah. Finally. I got to say for Jan, finally.
Could not come sooner for Mr. Nepo.
It was entertaining up to a point, but once it's no fun for Jan, it's no fun for me either, I need everybody to be having fun to really enjoy it myself at this point.
For sure.
1-point victories by MVL in both the 5+1 and 3+1 time controls had led to a remarkable 6-point victory by MVL in the bullet. The final match score of 19.5 to 11.5 belied the tension of the first 2 time controls, but it is clear that MVL must be one of the Speed Chess Championship favorites. If he can win his next match against the victor between Wesley So and Norbek Abdusattorov, he is on a collision course for a semifinal rematch with Magnus Carlsen.